Where am I? Where am I? Oh, this is so scary. Where am I? Where am I? Where am I? Where am I? What is this place? This is a weird place. I don't know where I am right now. How did I get here? I was in my room and I closed my eyes. Where am I? Where was I when before all this happened? Where was I? What was I doing? It was a pleasant afternoon, and I was resting on my porch. I closed my eyes a minute, then I woke up and decided to go make me a cup of tea. So I walked into the kitchen and I opened my door. And then I don't remember anything. Everything went dark. I could hear a distant hum of what seemed to be an electrical light in the distance. Everything was dark at first. Then I opened my eyes again to the realization that I didn't know where I was. It wasn't anywhere in my home. I found myself standing in wet, soaking, moldy smelling carpet surrounded by yellow, tacky looking walls where half of the I can't even describe it. Half of the wallpaper was ripped off. An eerie hum started ringing through my ears. Both of my ears. The stench was awful. It seems like I've heard about this place from a friend. They told me such horror stories about it. And I thought to myself, I really didn't want to go there. I tell you what happened when I first got there. Everything was dark, and then all the lights came on. My vision was blurry. I couldn't stand up straight. Everything seemed damp. It was nothing but a plain place. And I saw all these fluorescent lights with this yellow walls. And I can't even describe how I felt. There was no one around. No one. I kept hearing something, maybe in the other room, like something was following me, and I didn't even know what it was. There were these vents in the ceiling, and they were putting out a warm, muggy, musty air. I couldn't even describe how it felt. I think it was making the carpet stench, and every time below one of those things, every time I'd pass by, there'd be a wet spot on the floor from the ventilation. And I'm just describing what this is like in pictures that I remember. This time I had my phone with me. Oh, it was such a scary, tense place. The moist walls, the stench of the carpet, I just cannot even. And no one's there. If you holler, no one's there. No one. No one's there to hear you. So I started walking, bravely walking down one of these corridors, looking around, feeling of the wall, seeing if there's any way out. I don't think there is in this reality. I don't even know where it is. But most of my friends say it's the Backrooms. It didn't help me when I turned every corner I got the same exact scene, although I did notice the stains on the ceiling were different, where there was mold collecting from the ventilations that were constantly running, constantly making the air muggy and dingy and strange feeling. So I decided to walk a little bit more to see what I can find. My vision went blurry again. There was no way out, I thought. I couldn't find any way out, looking at all of the possibilities I have searched. It seems like for hours I walked through this maze of tacky yellow wallpaper and tacky goldenrod carpet with miles and miles and miles of a dark area, then a light area, and then a dark area, and then a light area, with an occasional water stain on the tiles. I thought, well, maybe eventually I'll come to a doorway. I peeped around the next corner. I saw another dingy spot in the ceiling, and I thought, well, that's probably from the air conditioner. I walked a few more feet, and I thought I heard a roar coming from the next room. That's what frightened me. I can't even think about it now. I walked a little further, thinking maybe the sound would go away, but it seemed like it kept following me. I suddenly get out of breath. I suddenly can't breathe really well. I turn the corner again, and I see the flickering light down the hallway. Maybe I'm safe under the flickering light. Maybe whatever this is doesn't like light or flickering. Suddenly I'm at the end of the hallway. I see the flickering light. I have to stop and rest for a minute. Is it coming after me? I thought I heard footsteps again. I look down the hallway again. My vision's still blurry from walking, running, trying my best to stay away from whatever this is. Suddenly the humming gets louder and louder and louder, and it's in my ears everywhere. I stopped to look up at the light that had flickered out, and it wasn't on. I thought maybe I could rest here. Maybe whatever the creature is that's following me, whatever it is following me, maybe they can't see me under this dim light. And then suddenly I hear footsteps, and they kept getting closer and closer and closer. I take off running down every corridor I could find, round matching corners and ugly tacky yellow walls and humming lights. I'm out of breath to the point that I can't breathe. Whatever's behind me must have lost me at least for 1 second, maybe 2, maybe 3. Is there any end to the back rooms? Does it ever end, or is it a continual maze of 600 million miles of never-ending walls? Never ending. My heart keeps pounding in my chest as I cross under some other tacky wall paper and spots on the ceiling that never end. Finally, it came to my realization that I'd lost whatever was following me. So I stopped and rested for a minute. And then I continued forward. I listened. Nothing. Nothing but the hum of electric fluorescent lights in the back rooms. Nothing but your heartbeat and the hum, the deep hum. I had lost the creature, or whatever was following me. Surely this is just a nightmare or a dream I'm having. I want to wake up from it. My heart starts pounding in my chest. What if I don't wake up from this nightmare? What if it's not? What if I've gotten back here in the back rooms and just stayed the rest of my life? My heart keeps pounding. heart's pounding faster. Faster and faster as my vision gets blurry. Finally, the light goes white, and all I can see is the fluorescent glow of the lights. Then I wake up and find myself sitting at my desk, and it's a normal day, and I'm back in my home, and everything's great. I don't hear the humming of the electrical lights anymore. I don't smell the stench of the carpet. I don't see the ugly yellow walls anymore. Was it just a dream? Or was it the back rooms? Because I believe they really exist. That's my story. And it happened to me. Don't forget to subscribe. Give it a thumbs up. If I have another backrooms dream, I'll let you know. I'll talk to y'all soon.